Hello. It seems that everything is working now, and if there is someone online, would be happy to hear if the voice is okay. And now I have a loop in the voice. Okay. Not anymore. So today we have, okay, and I have a dog also here. We have few packages from AliExpress. Not so many, but it was a weekend when I opened last time the packages. And for drink, the dog is trying to come also in the picture, and that. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, Karhu Ruis IPA. Yeah, the dog is really coming to help. So this contains also rye Indian Pale Ale. Okay, thanks Larry. Because I had some complaints about the voice level earlier, and yeah, the dog is really helping me. And I did raise the level of the mic, and also it's closer by, so I hope it's better now. The first one says lens adapter, so I assume it's just part for the camera. Yeah, okay, it's for my Canon EOS M. It was right, okay, but it seems to be, I think it's totally wrong size. I have to check if I have ordered that one, because I have ordered a CCTV lens for this Canon EOS M, and this one I did order that I can mount it to the CCTV lens and then put the this ND filter. But the ND filter is 52 millimeters and this is 67. But it's very possible that I have made a mix, because I think I was checking first ordering bigger ND filter, and then I decided to order the one that fits also to my other lens. So probably my own mistake. Well, those are not very expensive one anyway. Let's check the next one. It says tweezers. This time I try to open this over my keyboard, so it would be easier to show the products also from the web, but let's see how it works. Okay, 6 tweezers. I'll move the chat a little bit so I will see better. So these should have some kind of ceramic end tips, so they should take well the heat, so I can use them in soldering and that kind of work. So there is 3 of these that are working kind of like in reverse order, so they are pressing normally, and then when you press it will open 3 different ends, and then similar ones but that are more like working in a normal manners. That okay, but the first one doesn't seem to work because it's kind of like, let's see how the other ones will. And they seem to be better. The opening is kind of small. I like that I did get like a different color for different types, but these ones maybe maybe by bending it, maybe they start to work okay. These have quite good pressure, so they will keep quite nicely. And let's see, tweezers. So totally this was €8.23. So they are, the black ones were 1.17 and the gray ones 1.58. So I did order all the 3 different models. So the price is not bad, at least. Let's hope they... I don't know, the black ones, the metal is really thin, and I think when you press them enough they don't open, but the gray ones seems to be much better, but let's see. Just can I show the difference in the thickness? Not very easily, but they are much thinner metal, the black ones. Then I have cooling radiator. So it seems that again some heat sinks. I think they, yeah, all the packages seems to be same. A little bit different than the earlier ones. So there comes the thermal kind of like tape and the insulator. So you can electrically insulate it from the heatsink component with these ones. Was it video or 2 videos ago I did get a little bit similar ones that had the small stick that it will stay better in the PCB. It has some support. This one don't have those, but maybe those. Let's see. So 10 pieces was 132 plus 20 cents shipping, 150 to Finland. Yeah. At least the heat sinks are really cheap always, and I just ordered some of those to the storage, so when I need, I have enough different models. The last one, expansion board module, expansion board module. So let's see how many different kind of modules I did get. Okay. It's two different kind of modules. Now also the cat started to make some noise. So yeah, this is battery shield 18650 cell. I think it was Andreas, the guy with the Swiss accent, who made a video about these ones. So it seems to be quite handy device for microcontrollers, because there is input for charging and it has output for 3 volts and 5 volts. In my case, I normally use 3.3, so most likely I will remove the 5 volt booster, because it's using quite much of energy. I don't have a need for that. Don't know about this one, I don't remember, but quite often these are missing the protection, so have to be careful that you put it in the correct order. And this is similar one, but this is, I think it's in Arduino Uno format, and it takes the smaller cells that I don't remember, but let's see, I have cells nearby. Okay, found them, so let's check that they go correct. Yeah, it says be careful, plus and minus. And this one also have a small marking, so it should be this 16340. This one is taking the little bit on a loose side. So this has also the charging input switch and output, and it's also now the dogs and cats are starting to bark, so don't know what's the problem with them today. So yeah, I had two of both models for testing, and let's see. checked my order. It wasn't the same. Yeah, I did order only one of these. This is different board. I think I did order this one for this. So this one was ESP32, but in Arduino Uno format. I use normally ESP32 nowadays when I do something, but haven't used them in these Arduino formats. I did use earlier Uno and Megapods, but so these should fit top of each other. Yeah. And then batteries. The problem normally with these boards are that they are not very low power. So the design of these quite often is not so good. There is a lot of extra components and LEDs that are all the time on, different DC-DC converters that you don't need. So they maybe are not so low power, but quite often also you can modify them easily. And this one, at least, if you only need 3.3, not the 5 volts, then it's wise to modify and remove the 5 volt DC-DC converter. Let's open this. So first this Uno battery module, €2, 193 plus 56 shipping, at least at the moment. Then the shield with the bigger cell was at the moment 184. This is, by the way, also in AliExpress. Always check that this example could, the reason probably why I ordered 2, maybe also from this seller if it wasn't with the free shipping, but quite often the price jumps when you add more. So now it's only 88 cents for 2, but then when you add the third one it's 3.35. So if you need 3, order 2 times, order 2 and then order 1, and you get it cheaper that way. It's for some reason quite typical in AliExpress. And then this is the development board. 673. Probably when I ordered it, it was with the free shipping, or then it was just with the cheapest seller with the shipping. But anyway, under €7 ESP32 development board is okay price. And I have quite many different Uno pods that maybe can be used in this one. I think that the problem is that Arduino Uno is 5 volt and ESP32 is 3.3, so maybe not all the modules work okay. I will show one more package that I already opened earlier. Because I was waiting these quite long, so I was well, not long, few days. They came with the UPS quite fast, but I was thinking that I have time already to work with them, but didn't have. But these are Nextion displays. There is some small micro USB. I think it's only for powering the display, I think. Cables. This is the 3.5 inch display with touch screen, and the difference with these Nextion displays is that you upload the firmware to this display, and then it has the serial connection to the microcontroller, and you just, or whatever device you are using for showing the data, and then you're giving the data from the serial port. So controlled a little bit differently, but the good thing should be that this can show quite fast bitmaps, and it's kind of like easier for the microcontroller that you just send the data what you want to update in the display. I haven't used these before, but I have some projects that I want to try, and here I have the 7-inch display. Other way similar one. Immediately one thing that I didn't like this is that these 3 connectors are just in the side of the board. So the board anyway comes over the display. It's wider than the display, and then the connectors are in the side. So when you connect, example this one, it comes at least some amount over, and that is something that I don't like, because this anyway big, so I have to even check that is it possible to desolder this one, maybe flip it, but that can be a hard one, or then put some other connector. So this is the serial line. Here is SD card place, so it can run the firmware from the SD, and then there is I/O expansion possibility, and for that one I did order more like for a testing purpose. Okay, did my connection go down? Am I still streaming? Not totally sure. Yeah, I think it works. I had some connection problem maybe for a short time. So this is just like a small expansion board that you can connect to the ribbon cable, and then you have the pins, and then I had another expansion board. Here, and it has just some buttons, and I think it's speaker, yeah, and some LEDs. So this kind of, and those really much depends where you live, that where you it's wise to order them. I order them from Germany, Exptech. This is selling quite much of different, and now it's again in German. Let's open in English. It's selling quite much of Raspberry Pis and different modules, displays. There is like platforms, Arduinos, ESP, different kind of, but I found that they are selling the next gen displays that I needed with a decent price, and so I did order this I/O adapter, €4. This 3.5 display, €36, and then 7. Wait a second, it's not this one. This one. 7-inch touch display. You can also order it with the enclosure, and I think I would order, but it was ended in that point at least. But those displays I need to test really soon how they work. They are quite thick and heavy, but it seems to be good quality, and I don't maybe like the programming environment where you need to make the firmware for this one, and I don't like the connector placement, but other than that I think they are quite nice. Okay, it's ended for these packages now. I think after this video I start immediately making the video that I talked last time. Now I finally have this, wrong one, this one, the Makita ADP05 DC-DC converter that is taking the Makita 14 or 18 volt batteries, and it's giving 2.1 amperes to two USB ports. So my friend was asking from me if I can measure the efficiency of this one. So my plan is to measure the input and the output and compare how much this is losing. And I think I start making that one just after this video, but I don't live stream that one, so I record and I'll probably have to do some small editing. Okay, for the next time, some moro.